and you're going to Gikomba. My friend, choose your hustles wisely. Even if you realize that you actually passed your exit to the place you're going to, just walk. Continue walking. So guys, welcome back. Kuchoka nayo. Guys, I just came back from Kanairo town. Anyway guys, I'm feeling so tired, but we still need to cook, guys. So I still have my own dinner from yesterday, so we're going to make his dinner today, and we're making stewed beans that I showed you guys hopefully in the last video. So guys, if you haven't, please make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos. Comment down below, give this video a big thumbs up, check out my cooking channel, and also stay tuned for more. Watch the video till the end. So it's raining outside. I've been gone all day, guys, but the rain just started. Thanks God, I just came back home like half an hour ago. So guys, let's start cooking. So let me collect the things together. Anyway guys, what do you need? So guys, today we're talking about life in Nairobi so far, like how we are coping, how life is treating us so far in Nairobi, Kanairo. So where do you start, guys? Let me start off by saying the weather in Nairobi, even though it's raining at the moment, I love the weather here. Like the time we came back from Germany, like to Kenya, we actually had like 3, 5, 7 degrees or something, and then we came to Kenya and there was like 30 degrees Celsius, like warm, not extremely hot like it usually is in Germany. Like you can cope, you can relax, you can enjoy the weather here, okay? So it's not like scorching hot, and it's not cold, guys. I love the weather here, guys. The weather here can never disappoint you. If you want to come to Nairobi, Habibi Kuja, come to Nairobi. So the next thing is that the people here are so friendly. Like I think it's because of the vitamin D. Like they're getting enough sun. They're so friendly, happy. People are like laughing and enjoying everything. Some do not have anything, but they're actually very happy and thankful, and they're like, yeah, today is gone, tomorrow nobody knows tomorrow, so let's go to bed or something, you know. They're very appreciative, guys, and I think that's why God blesses this country so much with things like the sun and the people, obviously. So the people are friendly, the weather is good, the people are friendly. Then comes the food, groceries, extremely expensive, guys. The food here, how do you guys survive here? Wow. And we have people who actually don't have 9 to 5 jobs, and they're still here, guys. How do you guys survive? Like, how do you make ends meet with this kind of economy? It's not easy. Like, you go into a supermarket, you come out, money gone. It's like someone robbed you. Try to check the things you just bought, you can't see them. Really? So life here is very expensive. Very, very expensive. So if you think you're coming to Africa, Nairobi, in Kenya, and with a little money, you can just forget it, because we actually have been comparing some products, the prices, what we buy in Germany. Most of those products are way cheaper if you convert the money into Kenya shillings or into euros, as per the current exchange as we're talking, guys. So things here bei kali kabisa, very very expensive. So I want to cook beans and I forgot to buy coriander, guys. Is it bad cooking without coriander? Is it bad? I don't think so. So you're just going to skip the corianders today. What do you say it? Usually I love it with dhania, cilantro, but like I said, I don't have any now. So you're going to be working with what we have, and I may be thinking of making a salsa. What do you guys think? Should we make a kachumbari without dhanias? Yes, you're going to make some, because kachumbari is always good. Salsa salad is always nice. So groceries here, like I'm saying, are super expensive. People living in Kenya and like affording life here, like wow, much respect to you guys. And you guys know a lot of Kenyans are hustlers. Like, you know, they earn something today and they eat it and it's gone by tomorrow, so they still have to go to work tomorrow to actually earn another money to eat tomorrow, and so on and so on. Like most people do not have things like savings, they do not have, like, you know, they cannot take credits or something, they do not have like monthly income or weekly income. Like, they are survivors, they are hustlers. So those people here still surviving, that's for you. Clap for yourself, guys. Then I love the fact that shops here are open 24/7. We have so many supermarkets like Quickmart and all that, where they have like shops open 24/7. Yeah, so you can shop anytime. If you forget something, you can actually go back and get it. It's not like in Germany, 8 p.m. in the evening shops are closing, so you have to hurry, and sometimes, I don't know, guys, I find it kind of practical. And if the shops are actually closed, we do have hawkers who, especially in Nairobi town, CBD and all that, okay? We have a lot of hawkers selling things like vegetables, tomatoes, greens and all that. So you can never go hungry, guys. Yeah, plus, yeah, just buy anything anywhere and you're good to go. Like if you're late from work, after work, shops are closed, maybe shop at your place, buy anything at town and all that. Then we have one thing that I have to say, guys. Kenya, if you know Kenya, guys, Kanairo, Kenya is a country of, anytime you want something, you must, you know, nchi ya kitu kidogo, that's what we say in Swahili. So that's basically most places where you go, people want you to give them money, even for no reason. Like, I don't know you, you don't know me, and you want money from me? Like, why? And I'm not talking about like the beggars. Like, someone would just be walking randomly around and start saying, sister nisaidie, or something, I don't know. I find it kind of awkward. Plus, if you want people to do things for you, you have to pay something small. And that one, I find it, you know? So guys, sorry, I have to keep on doing things here. So, don't go away, stay there. I need to clean my vegetables. I know you guys miss Kenya, but most of you are actually in Kenya over the Christmas. So, it's my time to enjoy Nairobi. So you cannot all be in Kenya at the same time. So, one at a time. So guys, where were we? If you are coming to Kenya, Nairobi, if you've never been to this place, like, expect some places to be like that. Like, people demanding money from you in order to give you some services, okay? Like, they're not doing it in a bad way. I know it's corruption, but they're trying to survive. Don't get me wrong, guys. So I thought a baby was crying, but it's just some cats like fighting or something. Oh my god. I thought it's only the neighbors fighting. So the cats are also fighting here, guys. So the next thing we have is, I don't know if it's normal in Kenya, but we realized that at 6:30 p.m. in the evening, it's already dark outside in Kenya, okay? So for us, we're used to in Germany, when it's especially summertime, or now at the moment, that it gets dark or darker a little bit later, guys. So in Nairobi, from 6:20, 6:30, it's already dark outside. So for us, it's so unusual, but it's also very when it's what do you call it, like the sun is out very early in the morning. So you know, I think it also has to do with the seasons out in, or also in Kenya, like the year's time and all that, like the years, like the months in a year and all that. I guess it's different sometimes, okay? This is not so important, but I just thought I'll tell you that, guys, before someone comes here and say, oh, it's 30 degrees and it's 7 p.m. it's already dark outside. Yeah, it's normal here. So the next thing is that, guys, I'm cutting my veggies. Don't worry. Foods and drinks. Foods and drinks in Kenya, so flavorful. Tamu sana. I'm telling you, you need to try Kenyan food. It doesn't matter which food it is, where it's sold, but I find things here so much flavorful, like grown under the sun. I don't know, the bananas, the avocados, the pineapples. Like this one, I'll be eating it tomorrow, but this is the third one I've bought ever since we came to Kenya. I hope it's not too much pineapples, but it's so flavorful. And guys, have you seen the color? Like in Germany, it's very hard to find such pineapples that look like this. It's very, very hard. So you must be very lucky if you find something like that, guys. And one thing I don't like about some countries where they don't grow the exotic like fruits and veggies and all that, they tend to ripen their products like in stores. Like they receive like bananas from Mexico packed in cartons, in packages, and that's how they put it in their stores, in the supermarket stores, until they ripen, like they become yellowish kind of. And some supermarkets actually just put them for sale, not for sale, like to be bought by the customers, okay? Like you can buy the bananas, they're still green and not ripe yet. So, because I've seen most when people like eat bananas which are kind of crunchy, although they're supposed to be normal ripe bananas, guys. I love my bananas like yellow with those spots, the black spots. Delicious. So supermarkets in Germany especially, like I said, they do store their fruits, mangoes especially. They do not get the ripe mangoes, they actually have to let them ripen that way. And for me, I know I cannot get everything in Germany, but all I'm saying is things here flavorful, much more delicious, grown under the sun, the rain, like they're naturally ripening by themselves. Like they do not need us to store them somewhere to ripen. You can if you want, like you can cut a whole banana, store it at your place, kitchen, and all that, it ripens. But I'm talking about the artificial kind of ripening, okay? So food here is very delicious. I love the street food. I'm going to show you guys up next. We're going to do street food in Kenya, tasting and all that. So I do love the foods here, guys. I think everything is so tasteful. Like, things taste so different. The dania, the coriander, guys, it has a different taste compared to that dania that I buy in Germany. It's so different. Anyway, guys, enough of the food. I'm going to show you more eating videos like street food and all that, or shopping and all that. Okay, so food in Kenya, guarantee very delicious. They have so many flavorful things, sauces, chais, all that, like chais with flavor. Guys, come to Kenya and experience that. And if you have, please comment down below so that other people can know how it is like to come to Kenya, to eat food here, to live here, or to visit the place. So guys, I need to hurry up because it's getting late. I'm always cooking late, guys. Why? Tell me why. So one thing you need to get used to when you're coming to Kenya, if you want to relocate here, is that most places have actually a huge scarcity of water and electricity, guys. So like last time, I wanted to upload a video, but I couldn't because we didn't have the lights, guys. And it was 8 p.m. in the evening until the next day in the morning, like around 9 or 10, I don't know. But we did not have the internet and all that stuff. So if you're coming to Kenya, if you don't have other sources of, like, you know, entertaining yourself, like indoors, like you can carry yourself a book, like something to read, or if you do have a game so you can play, like you can play them on your phone, or if you are coming here as a family, maybe you can also bring some games with you, like cards and all that, you know, like enjoy your time during this electricity, like, you know, scarcity or blackouts. Okay, and I'm telling you, the Kenya Power, which is actually supposed to be dealing with all that mess, they actually are never in a hurry, like, to repair such things. So that's Kenya. That is Kenya. And this usually happens when it rains. So mostly when it rains, the steamer goes away. Okay, so if you want to know if you don't have electricity, is it only at your place or is it all over, like Nairobi wide or your area wide, just go out and check if your neighbor has electricity. If he doesn't, then maybe something is wrong at your place. Okay, but I'm telling you one thing, some places do have generators, which means when the electricity is gone, the generator actually goes on automatically. I was in a supermarket recently, guys. I hope to maybe include that video here or insert that video here, but I was in the middle of shopping at this one supermarket. I think it was 8 p.m. or something, and the steamers just went off. And I was like, what? Just imagine you're standing next to someone who could steal something from you. I don't know, I'm not trying to exaggerate, but bear in mind that these things happen a lot in Kenya, blackouts and all that. So, and if you want, you can actually buy huge containers and store your water, because during these times, guys, you want to actually have water. I wanted to say that people are very helpful. Like, I don't know, I think maybe in all countries people are helpful, but I've gotten lost a few times, guys, and the best thing you can do is just ask someone for the way, especially if you're in Nairobi town. Just ask any watchman, any cop. Maybe the cops know because they're busy, with the traffic and all that, but you can actually ask those security guys at some gates, banks, supermarkets and all that. Just ask them, where is this shop, where is CBD, where is Odeon Cinema, where is this and that, how do I get to the matatus that are going to maybe Westlands and all that, or Kileleshwa, I don't know, or Githurai. They're going to actually tell you. They're very helpful. And if you're not sure, you can actually ask Mama Mbogas. They're very kind and loving old ladies. I love them. Just ask them. Most of them are actually very kind and they're going to help you. Okay, so tell me why I'm using all my spices. Tell me why. Why do I need to use all the spices? This can only be me. So guys, I have to cook and talk with you. I was saying you can just ask anyone where you're going to. And the next point, which was actually not on my points, but I'm going to talk about it, surviving in Nairobi town. If you don't want people to like pickpocket you or something, just look like you know everything in any place. Okay, if you're not sure of the area you're at, like there's so many suspicious people like looking at you in a weird way, like just pretend you know everything and everyone, and you know, in fact start behaving like a thief yourself, because they're going to fear you, you know. So if you act like, you know, you're standing in the middle of Nairobi town taking pictures of the buildings and all that, and standing at like everything and waiting everyone to pass, and standing there waiting for every car to pass by, my sister, my brother, they're going to rob you. They automatically know you're new here. So just walk, even if you realize that you actually passed your exit to the place you're going to, just walk. Continue walking. They're going to fear you guys. Talking from experience, I used to live in Nairobi town, guys. Kitambo. Before I went to Germany, I used to live in Nairobi town, in the middle of the city. Can you believe it, guys? So I know what I'm talking about. I've seen things, and yeah. If you want to hear that story, comment and like and subscribe, all that. Then I'm going to talk about it. Plus, just know where you're going to. You cannot actually be dressed in some Nike shoes, in those beautiful clothes and all that, and you're going to Gikomba. My friend, choose your hassles wisely. Like, know which clothes to wear when and where. Very important. If you're going to a branch somewhere, Sarit Center, somewhere Karen Hub, I don't know where, Westgate Mall, you know, rooftop bars, just know how to dress, guys. If you're going to Gikomba, dress like them people there, like the way they're dressing. If you're going somewhere nice, you don't have to wear Nike shoes, but try as much as you can to look decent, to look maybe sexy if you're going for clubbing and all that. But you cannot match your clothes anywhere and anywhere. Plus the weather here also decides what you guys wear, you know. It depends with you if you want to respect the weather or not. Just because we have 30 degrees does not mean you wear like hot pants to the Nairobi town, guys. You can wear them to somewhere else, like a different place where other people are dressed like the same way, you know, like baby shower, I don't know, or some party, I don't know, but not everywhere. So choose your dressing code wisely. Let's talk about food being everywhere in this country. Like we have Kibandaski, like we have 5-star restaurants to Kibandaski. You can never get hungry in this country. You actually don't need to know. You actually don't need to cook here. If you come here, if you have money, if you can afford, you actually don't need to cook. But if you want to cook, if you want to make your own dinner, like I'm making mine or ours, and you actually don't know how to cook, you can check out my other channel, which is Kenyan Cooking Abroad. Subscribe there. I do have a lot of Kenyan recipes over there, teaching you on how to make Kenyan delicious foods. But guys, I'm telling you, in this country you can never get hungry. They do have things all over being sold. You can actually do groceries at a supermarket and actually buy food there, buy chapatis and all that, mukimo, all that. They do have a lot of things, guys. That's one thing I love about Kenya, especially in the malls. They do have a lot of food courts, like food places, restaurants outside, like the roadside. They do have foods are being sold. We have guys selling eggs and samosas and smokies, sausages and all that. You can never get hungry. Rolex and all that. This country has a lot of food, so if you want to get hungry, it's your own problem, you know. And if you want to say you don't have money, we do have like the cheapest foods from like Kibandaski. You can actually eat for a very low price and get like full. Like you can go with your 50 shilling, 100 shilling, 300 shilling, Kenya shillings, and you actually eat and go to bed. So, or maybe buy something and go cook with whatever you have at home. It's very easy to actually eat here. So don't be lazy. Go out there, look for food. They have so many food options. That's also one thing that I love about this country. Plus, talking about food, there's so many healthy versions of foods in this country. Especially if you have problems like diabetes, high blood pressure, all those diseases, you can actually use other options. They do have very traditional, very healthy foods that you do not find in Germany or in those countries. You know what I'm talking about, first world countries. Like we have the traditional green veggies that are actually very yummy, guys. We do have spinach like everywhere around the corner. I remember the last time I was in Germany, I was looking for coriander, and we actually had to go to 3 shops before we get the coriander, which is actually crazy, I think. And I do not expect like Germany to be having like lots of greens and corianders. All I'm saying is that Kenya has that option. If you want to eat healthy, if you want to cure some diseases, you have a lot of options here, fruits and veggies. Let me show you one thing, guys. This fruit, I'm going to taste with you tomorrow, guys. This fruit, I think it's also found in Jamaica. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this one you can find it in Kenya. I actually went to that grocery shopping market because of this fruit, guys. I don't know how it tastes, but we're going to find out that tomorrow with you guys. So they actually have the leaves where I bought that, which you can actually use to make tea and all that, or just boil water and use it to drink. You actually don't need to make tea, just boil water, put them leaves, let that cool down and drink. Very nutritional. It cures so many diseases, you guys. It's called soursop. I'm going to write the name down below. But this country, breakfast, you don't need to eat bread. You can eat if you want, but there's so many options like ndoma, ngwashe, so many things. And most of these products are actually direct from the farmers, guys. Like they're organic as it can get. And we also have many varieties of avocados, things like pineapple that I showed you guys. We do have pineapple farm in Kenya. We might end up visiting that place if they allow us, I'm not sure. and see how they plant the pineapples. I know some of you guys know that. Things like coconuts grown in Mombasa, Kenya. So I don't know, what else do we want? Look at all these passion fruits, guys. We've eaten tons and tons of these and we still have them, guys. So maybe I'm going to do the juicing up next. But let me tell you one thing. These 3 passion fruits in Germany, they are usually over 2 euros, guys. 2 euros, 50 or 90. 3 pieces. I know they're not grown there, but these ones I bought a kilo for 350 shillings. Tell me you don't want to move to this country. Tell me you don't want to come to Kenya. Tell me when, if you don't want to. No, we have so many options here, guys. And we have talked so much about food, which is actually not a bad thing. Then let's talk about traffic, guys. Traffic in Kenya, Nairobi is hectic. There are times when you can actually stay in a car for a few hours on the same spot in Nairobi, Kenya. So traffic here, you actually have to either, if you have a meeting, an appointment, a date or something, just make sure you leave early, especially during the rush hours. Like in the morning when everyone is going to work, and most Kenyans are like 9 to 5 or 7 to 5. So you actually, if you're 9 to 5, you actually have to leave home early. So morning, and when these people are coming back from work, it's also very hectic, like the traffic. Okay, so make sure you check your route where you're going to, how the traffic is and all that. And if you're not sure about like the traffic, you can use Boda Boda, which is actually taking me to the next point, which is the mode of transportation. Like transportation in Kenya is like the bomb. Like we have so many ways of moving from A to B. Obviously the healthiest version is walking, but I'm not advising you guys to walk in the middle of the night. At some places at least, no, unless you want to be okay. Just know where you live, how the security is there, and when you can move around freely. Okay, so you can use Uber. We actually have Boda Boda Uber, which means they are much cheaper and they can take you to every place. And one thing I just learned, guys, like a few days ago, if you're ordering Uber to go to Nairobi, like CBD, you actually need to order the electric Boda Boda, because the normal ones, they do not, or at least that guy told me they're not allowed to enter the Central Business District. I don't know why. Did I see some today? I don't know. I did not look, but I did see a lot of Boda Boda, guys. So like I said, you can take Uber, like the car. You can take the matatu if you love the music. You can take the train according to where you live. Yeah, so Kenya, like mode of transportation, you're so much free to use it. Plus, if you're going to a place and it's getting late, I think you can use the expressway. Is it called the expressway? I learned that as well. So this means you have to pay something, but you are much more faster than someone who is using the other roads, which are more cheaper and like full of traffic and hectic and all that, okay, and loud and all that. So you can use the expressway, just pay the mounts or whatever they're called, tolls, and then you're good to go. Then we have Safaricom, M-Pesa. So M-Pesa just turned 20 years the other day, and this is something that is actually supposed to be like put on top of Kenya, like culture and something or something. Whoever came up with this whole Safaricom M-Pesa thing, you saved us. You saved everybody. Like most people from foreign countries, they're so amazed with the M-Pesa. I've seen a lot of guys from Ghana, from Nigeria, who actually say they love the M-Pesa thing. Like you can walk cashless and just pay with M-Pesa, like just your phone. So easy, convenient. They have so many features as well, the Safaricom. Like you can use so many things on that thing, on that Safaricom M-Pesa thing. And guys out there, so if you're looking to buy goods and all that, M-Pesa is like the best thing to use. And for M-Pesa, you actually need a Safaricom line, like mobile phone number. You just can't have M-Pesa just like that. You can withdraw money, you can deposit money, all that, guys. And I've seen or heard a lot of guys, the foreigners especially, calling M-Pesa M-Pesa. It's not M-Pesa, it's M minus Pesa. M-Pesa, okay? So it's not M-Pesa. I don't want to hear that anymore. It's M-Pesa. What is it called?
M-Pesa.
Yes. Not M-Pesa. M-Pesa is wrong. But we love it that you guys love it, okay? So, our Kenyan culture, M-Pesa. So for record. Guys, I want to actually, I know this video is getting very long. I hate when videos get this long, but I'm always talking and talking and talking. But I'm hoping that you guys are getting the points, like what I'm talking about, like how life is in Kenya for us, how we're coping and all that. The rains, like yesterday it rained. If you live in some places, just know when it's raining outside, it's chaotic outside. So rain means blessings to the farmers, to so many people, but to travelers it's not good. So if you want to go to some places like Gikomba, wear gumboots because it's a mess. If you're going to some markets and it rained, wear gumboots, or at least your least favorite shoes, because it's muddy, it's dirty, it's all that, and the whole mud like sprinkles all over your clothes. Just know where to wear, like dark clothes or something, I don't know. But rain here means chaos as well. If you're in the city center, places where they actually don't have like exact matatu prices, they're actually going to hike the prices once it rains. So if the matatu price is usually Mama Chimi, unapikia kwa nini? Mama Chimi, unapikia kwa nini? And you guys are talking about the rains and the chaotic. So I said when it rains, you guys need to have extra money because the transport is going to be more expensive. Okay? And one thing I told my husband yesterday and he laughed was the hawkers in Nairobi, like those are the best hustlers I've ever seen, the most creative people. Like when it starts raining, these people were selling maybe shoes before, and when the rain starts, they just start selling umbrellas from nowhere. Like, where do you guys get them? They start selling umbrellas from nowhere, and of course it's expensive. It's not cheap. They're selling it because it's raining and it's expensive. Like, they switch the business ideas. I love this mind. You know, Kenyans could be like one of the richest people in this world. Maybe if we had better politics, I don't know. But yeah, just imagine, guys, if anyway, let us not imagine that. It's not good. For the sake of some of my subscribers from some countries. The last thing, guys, one thing I wanted to say, and the rain also comes with things like steamer goes off, like, you know, the rain starts, the electricity goes off. Plus, the worst thing are the termites. In most places when it rains, you actually have these tiny termites. And when you actually notice that we have some here, Someone said you should use salt, they're going to go away. We tried, it never worked. My husband said you need baking powder. I don't know where he heard that. It did not work. So we still have some termites coming in and out of our apartment. Okay, so guys, let us know what to use. And don't tell us doom, kidum, doom. I know it. Anyway, the last point, guys, because we've talked so much today, is know how to bargain. You know, if you're out there, especially with the Mzungu, the prices are double. So just make sure you buy things where they have the prices already before you came, and if not, just know how to bargain. If they say 100 Kenya shillings, say 50. If they say 18, say 55. You know, just meet in the middle. Know how to bargain. Otherwise you're going to suffer. You're going to get poor in this country because they look at you. It's 500 shillings. Although they're selling it for 100 shillings to other people. That's why I said, guys, know how to dress, where to dress, where you're going to, when you're going to, and all that. So if you're wearing Nikes and you're bargaining things for 500 shillings, they're going to think. Anyway, know your ways of bargaining. If you want to know, I can teach you how to bargain. Just stay tuned and subscribe. Anyway, guys, I think we are done. If you live in Kenya, if you've been to Kenya before, please let us know how you liked it in Kenya. If you're a Kenyan here, just give us a few tips down below on how to survive in this country, how to maneuver around some things, how to bargain. For example, if you're a seller, the pros and cons of living in Kenya and all that. Those are my points that I just actually know from my childhood and growing up here and my visits to Kenya. So if you have more points, you can add them. Please be respectful during commenting, and it costs YouTubers a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of thinking, putting up such videos for you guys. It's for entertainment and learning purposes. So if you are looking for such points pros and cons of Kenya, some people, for example, are in some countries do not know that we do have the mobile money, which is M-Pesa, and Safaricom and all that, which is actually a very good idea. I don't know why M-Pesa is not out there in other countries. It is in East Africa, but it needs to go to other countries as well. But I'm saying just comment below, let us know, and any comment that you leave down below, guys, it's not only for me. So if you're writing comments thinking it's for me, it's for me if you compliment me and all that, thank you so much, by the way, for the comments. But I also want to use this platform for people to exchange ideas. There are people who cannot be able to start YouTube channels or do not have such a platform like mine here, where you can actually exchange ideas. So why not use the comments down below, the comment section down below, and educate your fellow Kenyans. Just be nice. Being nice costs nothing, and if you comment something good, you might read other comments from other commentators, and you're going to learn from something that you also did not know. I also learn a lot from other YouTube channels, like the comment section. There are people who are very intelligent out there commenting good things. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you on the next one. I'll show you the food afterwards, but make sure you subscribe, stay tuned, check out my Kenyan Cooking Abroad cooking channel. give this video, like I said, a big thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one.